Hello and welcome back to Will It Work. I just got my iPhone 14 in today, and the first thing I wanted to do was hook up the Nintendo Power Glove from 1989. Now this past summer I have got the Power Glove working with the Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series S, and the PlayStation 5. If you're interested in those videos, I'll put a link in the description down below. So this summer I've been toying around with trying to get this to work with my old iPhone and betas of iOS 16, but I figured I'd just wait till the 14 came in to actually film this video. So how are we going to get all this to work? Well, the first thing we're going to have to get, of course, is the Nintendo connector on the Power Glove and convert it to USB. This adapter is from Retro USB, and it's the only commercially available one that I know of that works with the Power Glove. That is going to convert any Nintendo controller, including the Power Glove, into a generic USB controller. That standard has been around for over 20 years. Now, the iPhone support of USB controllers is pathetic. In fact, up until recently, it didn't even work at all. But little bits are starting to slip through, and Apple is starting to have a little bit of support here and there for certain controllers. Now, this video is not going to be a comprehensive overview about which controllers work and which ones don't. I'm just going to show off what I found out in attempting to make the Power Glove work with the iPhone. So, of course, we're going to use the old Lightning to USB adapter, and we're going to have to give it some power in that Lightning port because the Power Glove needs way more energy than the iPhone's going to give out off of its battery alone. Now, the iPhone does not work with generic USB controllers, but then again, neither did the Switch or the Xbox or the PlayStation 5. So just like with those consoles, we're going to have to use a little helper. This is called the Titan 1, and it allows you to plug in one type of USB game controller and output it to a different one on this end. For instance, you could plug in a PlayStation 5 controller and output it as an Xbox controller. This also works with generic USB controllers. So what output works with the iPhone under iOS 16? Well, you can forget about Xbox controllers and Nintendo controllers. You can forget about PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. They don't work either. If I set this to output to PlayStation 3, it will work with games. And the other setting that works is PlayStation 4 Remote Play. I don't completely understand that. I know what Remote Play is. It lets you play your PlayStation 4 on a smartphone, but I don't understand in terms of a protocol output for a controller what that even means. And I've not been able to find out any information. Perhaps somebody out there watching this video knows. It certainly doesn't convert it to Bluetooth or anything like that. This device doesn't do that. And I found that that works better with the game controller features under accessibility. So if you are trying to use a generic USB controller on the iPhone, with the Titan, I would just set it to PlayStation 4 Remote Play. So let's hook all of this up together and see if we can get it to work, and if it does, just how well it does work. Okay, so I've got everything set up with the iPhone here. The wooden frame that you see is a stand-in for an old CRT TV, and that is to hold the sensors for the Power Glove. The Power Glove shoots sound out to these sensors, and depending on how long they take to get back, allows it to triangulate its position. Of course, with modern TVs, they're too thin, and in this case, too large to put these sensors on, so this wooden frame is going to fill in for the old tube TV in this video demonstration. So, let's get started. Okay, so I'm running a little app here on the iPhone that lets you test your controller out. As you can see, it is identifying this as a PlayStation 4 remote. So we can go right, left, up, down, all the way around. The buttons work here. So far we're off to a good start. Let's move on. Okay, so in the accessibility settings, you can actually use a game controller to act as a mouse. In which case, I've turned this on, and as you can see, I can move the mouse cursor around on the phone screen. Let's see if we can open up a folder here. And let's go over and open up an app. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. Let's move on to playing a game. Okay, so let's try out Frogger from the Apple Arcade. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Let me get over here. Throw a bomb here, see if we can clear out the road a little bit. Yeah, this works really good actually. Well, you know how to make a mistake once in a while, otherwise you wouldn't think I was actually playing with the power glove if it went too smooth. There we go. Okay. Let's try out something else. Okay, so if we're going to play a game on the iPhone with the power glove, we're going to play the game on the iPhone. Goat Simulator. Let's see what kind of havoc we can cause with this. I'm going to try and knock these people over while not getting hit by that car that's moving around. Oh, the table took me out. And there's a couple up here. Where's that car? There it is. The best way not to get hit by the car is actually to go towards it, and then it's never where you want it to be when you get there, so you avoid it. Let's see if we can... Oh, the crate took me out. Circle back around and get these construction guys. Boom! Look at this guy trying to get away. Boom, got him. Well, there you go. Goat Simulator works just fine with the power glove. Well, there you have it. The iPhone 14 and the Nintendo Power Glove absolutely can work together. Perhaps even a little bit better than I was expecting before I started this experiment. So that's going to do it for this video. Please let me know what other devices you'd like me to see connect to the Nintendo Power Glove in the comments down below. And as always, if you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. That's all for now. I'll be back soon. Take care.